first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Josh Reynolds from 17 yards out. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Garoppolo. Throw out left, caught by Miller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
Here we go. Stay hot.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
General, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Gone. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
They'll run with Montgomery. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Montgomery.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So here comes a very important kick now for Michael Badgley. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Badgley able to punch this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Pass complete downfield to Renfro. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw, Garoppolo. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Here
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And for one of the first times tonight.